Alright, you guys, Christian Boy back here. We're back with another video. We're doing a different one today. It's a kind of a vlog, or almost a my gaming setup, as I'm celebrating my 1-year anniversary of being on YouTube, and I will do another video on that. But I just wanted to show you my gaming setup, and this is the room I'm in currently. It's just a room we call it the playroom in my house, so you just use it just to, play video games and whatnot. And then here, the stuff I use is just I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a 360 microphone. If you guys can see on the side there, just looking at it, right there, it just says, and I attached it on my head. And so this right here is what I use for my mic right here. And I don't have a stand-up one, as you can look around, and yeah, I just don't have that. I also have this controller right here. This is just a GameStop 360 wireless controller that runs up and then comes around here, right in there, and that's where I plug it into a USB port, right in here. And that's what I use to game sometimes. Sometimes I just use the keyboard on the laptop. Also have a mouse, because this is not a laptop, and so this is what I use sometimes to, play around. And I don't have any, mouse pads, so I just, this is just basically, where the computer was, and then we don't have one, so we just use the laptop. And then this is, my background. It's Black Ops 3, even though I don't have that. I just love the Call of Duty franchise. I have some different things, State of Decay. I have Team Fortress 2, another Team Fortress, and then, if you guys want to see on here, I will be recording another game that I haven't recorded yet, and this is Terraria. And I have not recorded that, and there's a whole bunch of other games there that I may or may not want to play. And, it's just my gaming setup is how I use it. And then to edit my videos, I use a program called Windows Movie Maker. And it's what I use to, edit my videos, put them together, and then put them to YouTube is what I use. It's not, the best programming. I would use, Sony Vegas Pro 12, but I don't, have the money to do it. And then, the way I record is with this program. I don't know if you guys cannot see that. Oh, there it goes. It's called Lilo. I don't know how to say it. Lilo Game Recorder. And I think I'll have a tutorial on how to do that and how to record and everything. And just right now, that's just what my, my gaming setup is right now. Is I just use, this Movie Maker, and then I use Lilo Game Recorder to record my games. I also use Blender. If you guys don't know what that is, that's how I make, let me go to my templates, and we'll just go to intro. This is how I make this one. That's how I make my intro, and it's kind of complicated. If you guys didn't see the new intro one, I have links down below in the description for how to use it, and then how to use that particular one that I just showed you. And there's also different things I use on Firefox. What I use is to create logos, basically, for, if I want to say something I don't know, let's say something like Unturned Part 2, Washington Survival or whatever, you can use these different, I use this, I'll have a tutorial for every one of these. I also have something to edit, to put on the things that I use onto my photos, and that's called PicMonkey up here, if you see on the top right there. I'll have full tutorials on both of those on how, and basically a full video on how to do YouTube is how I do it. And then, also just all these other different things I have, yeah. But, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kind of just me, just kind of like a little, tutorial, what I use, just basic things like a headset, Xbox controller with the mouse, and just a laptop. And, I'll have more in details of how I do all this. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, if you want to see my tutorial videos on how I edit, or how I do my YouTube, then of course you can just ask me. I love you guys. Thank you for everything that you're doing. This is 1-year anniversary I've been on YouTube. It's July 11th. I thank you for everything, and I hope you all have a blessed day. And Peace out.